Hello and welcome back to another Assetto Corsa video. I'm Mr. Not So Good, and today I'm going to be showing you a track that I designed and I put together. Don't expect a lot. It is, I made this using Racetrack Builder. I've been working on this thing for about 12 hours-ish now. I haven't ate food all day. This has consumed my focus entirely. The inspiration of this track is high-speed, flowy sections, which we don't really have a lot of these tracks in the Assetto Corsa. And I like jump drifts, so you know they gotta throw some jump drifts up in there. There's a few in here. This is a very technical section. It's slightly off camber with a decompression zone coming up into a downhill section to a slight compression zone. And then you want to get on the brakes early right here because it's a decompression zone to a downhill sweeper coming up to another compression zone that's going to decompress you really quick. And then this is where you really want to make your turn as it bucks you up into here into an off-camber section where you can get buku's amounts of angles. Super fun. Now we're coming up to but the more traditional style Assetto Corsa tracks will be looking like just flat. Well, this part isn't flat and boring. This part right here. I wanted to throw in one boring turn to make all the boring players happy. And then we're going to be going into a more crazier section here coming pretty soon. As I throw in the little wall to give you something to ride on so you don't fly off the track constantly. As you saw me already doing a nice little skid through there. I'll put that clip in it. We get to the section that gets a little bit more crazy as I added one of these lips right here that you can ride the wheel on just like that. Oh, we're grinding the whole thing. We're doing a grind. That was sick. Now we're coming up to here into a little drop right here. Little drop coming down, compression zone. You want to run it wide down the floor because you got a lot of traction in the decompression zones. Floor it as much as you can. And you want to go down the 3 right here because it's going to grip up right here. Big compression zone and it's going to jump you up. Be careful right there. I don't think I'm going to fix that. I think I'm going to leave that just how it is. And you got to flick it back right here and get around the wall. And that's pretty much my track. Now we're gonna boot up the Racetrack Builder, and I'm gonna show y'all a look around. Alright, now we are inside Racetrack Builder, and I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all me doing a few more things. I need to optimize this right here. This needs some optimization. See these bumps right here? We can't have those. We need to get rid of those. That's causing us to get unpredictable landings, and this compression zone is way too tight. You lose way too much grip, so you're not actually jump drifting. You're jump straightening and then you're jump drifting, and that's not the kind of flow I want to have, at least off this big sweeper. The other jump drift is fine like that. Oopsies. Now we're gonna go ahead and click the move nodes of track tool. We're gonna pull up these nodes right here. We're gonna hold X to lock it to the X-axis. We're gonna drag it back a little bit, but we still want to have a nice little kick to it. But we also gotta be mindful of all these angles that we are creating. So we're just gonna take it back. But I'm not gonna make this video too long for y'all because I'm pretty sure y'all just clicked on the video to check out the racetrack. So you're gonna come there, you're gonna compress your suspension right here. That's a little too much. So we're gonna hold Y. We're just gonna drag this straight up. Now if you look closely right here, you're going to see that our track is still not at all perfect. So we're going to have to press W, and this is going to bring up our grid. And we can take a better look at what everything's doing. So right here we can see there's a bump right here because the lines are all janky. And there's a bump over here because the lines are also janky right there. So we're going to rotate the camera, and we're going to see those bumps. Although very tiny, but when your suspension is compressed over these, it makes a really big difference. So we're gonna go over here to the edit cross sections of track. We're gonna be able to see these lines. These are all lines that I've put in here to help rectify this issue of it being a little bit too rough. So I do believe taking that guy out solved one of our bumps. This is good for a test. And now we're gonna go over to the other part we saw in the video that was really rough. Do you see how it has that slight little crest to it? We don't want that. We don't want that here. So we're gonna circle all these nodes right here. Right click, shape, align, 100%. Now it's nice and flat. So now we only have one annoying bump right here that we need to fix. Oh, there's a bump. You sneaky bump, leave me alone. Haunting me everywhere I go. Yeah, I like that. That's a lot better. Now I'm gonna load this back up into Assetto Corsa, and then I'm gonna show you all the improvements I made, and then I'm gonna publish this video. and then we're gonna see how it does on YouTube. And that's pretty much what's gonna happen. Okay, see y'all into the Assetto Corsa. Okay, we're back in the Assetto Corsa. Let's check out these optimizations. Ooh, that's much better. Definitely gonna keep that how it is. Now let's go into the big jump drift, the uphill section, which is a highlight of my track. So this part has to be money. Let's try and carry as much speed as possible up here. Let's try and go off it going 100 plus. That was nice. Okay, I think I'm gonna dial the compression zone back a little bit, and I think after I do that, it's gonna be exactly where I want it. But I'm gonna go ahead and finish out a lap for y'all. Now, if you want to get into building tracks, there's a program called Track Builder that I'm using. So easy. It is $60 to install, and I will link the tutorial to the video guide that I did use to produce this. It'll get you the same results. You have to let me know what's going on in the comments. Let me know what you think about this. This is more of a time than ever that I need y'all's feedback. Criticize me, throw in as much detail. I don't really care. The more feedback the possible. Do you like all the random bumps or oscillations? Like, what needs to be tweaked on? What needs to be worked on? Detail will be added in the later versions, but right now I just want to focus on drivability. I just went ahead and threw some detail in because I'm going to be posting this up to YouTube. But let me know. I'll be working on this vigorously. I'll be awaiting your comments to let me know what to do next. If not, I'm going to just keep freeballing it, and you never know what crazy concoction I'm going to come up with. But use timestamps to reference each part of the track, given I don't have anything named. So just drop a timestamp and a suggestion for what you want me to see. And before I end the video off, I'm going to go ahead and show you all what the pit road looks like. We're going to go ahead and drift it. Now you have to slow down here so you don't fly off the edge. This is a car killer. You will kill yourself there, but I left it there for anyone that wants to launch their car. But that still needs a little bit of work over there. But that'll be it for this video. Thank y'all for watching. Please subscribe. Follow along with the build. I would like your company with this one. This one's been super fun. And that'll be it. Okay, goodbye.